In the otherwise sleepy state of Haryana, there suddenly seems to be a lot of activity, and that is after 3 independent MLAs resigned and they pledged their support to the Congress party. But what is more interesting is that Dushyant Chautala, who is a part of the BJP Haryana government at one time, he has now goaded on Bhupinder Hooda as well as Dipender Hooda. He said that we are ready to give them outside support, provided the Hoodas actually take an attempt to topple the Haryana government. Now, why is Dushyant Chautala saying so? In fact, what is even more important is that Chautala said that the only reason the Hoodas will not try to topple the Haryana government is because they are scared of the ED and the CBI. So, some quick political points behind it. I remember the last time round when the BJP won in Haryana. At that point of time, the Congress was in a situation to form the government. They had to take the support of Dushyant Chautala. But I remember when we had gone to a residence of Bhupinder Hooda, he kept on waiting for that phone call to come from Rahul Gandhi. That call did not turn up, and as a result of which, the Congress could not tie up with Dushyant Chautala. Chautala tied up with the BJP, and the rest is history. This is one grudge that the Hoodas have always maintained, that the chance they could have got to form the government was not given to them. But in Haryana politics, especially for the Congress party, anything political strategy minus the Hoodas is very difficult for the party to think of, which is why Dipender Hooda, after losing from Rohtak Lok Sabha elections last time round, was given a Rajya Sabha berth, which is why the Hoodas continue to have the iron grip on the Haryana politics, despite some opposition coming in publicly and not so publicly from many other Congress leaders in the state like Kumari Shelja. But now all eyes on the Hoodas. Technically speaking, it's not really possible to topple the government, because for that you're going to have another show of strength inside the assembly, and having already done one recently when the CM was changed, they cannot go in for another 6 months. There's still time to go, as we know, for Haryana elections, but not enough time which the Congress feels is needed to kind of topple the government. What is it that the Congress is waiting for? Well, immediately they are waiting for the Lok Sabha election results. Dipender Hooda is once again contesting from his home area of Rohtak. The Congress, in fact, has fielded many seniors like Kumari Shelja. So the Congress is hoping that with the independent support and that of the Chautalas, this time round they are able to perform better in Haryana and also take advantage of the anti-incumbency. The Congress calculation is that why even bother to topple the government now when there are elections, and we can try and come on our own without any support from Chautala, so that we are not dependent on any other ally. But will this risk work? The fact is that Hoodas, this is the litmus test for them. A lot is at stake. It is important for Dipender Hooda to win, to show that the Hooda's grip matters, because in case he loses in the Lok Sabha election, then the Hooda's first claim to political strategy and to political standing in the state vis-a-vis the Congress party may come down a bit, which is why many of their opponents in the party will also cease to step in and say that what's the point of giving a free hand to the Hoodas if they cannot even win their own seat. But it's interesting whether the Congress party will bite the bait of Dushyant Chautala. What top Congress sources are telling us now is that we prefer to wait and watch the situation. Priority would be to win the Lok Sabha elections, and then of course then the Haryana elections as well.